And we're back with some more Madden 16 Draft Champions. It's time for us to draft a new team. We went a perfect 4-0 with our last drafted team. An absolutely sensational team. Maybe the best team that I've ever had in Draft Champions so far. So, you know what? I'm hoping that I get another very solid draft. Lots of elites, lots of good players out there. And I like that strategy that we used last time, where we draft tons of, uh, of defensive players, okay, and we draft very solid offensive players. Again, on offense, remember in the last one we had 387 overalls, a 92 legend, okay, and a and an 82 tight end. So, you know, uh, so yeah, I want to continue. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I want to continue doing that where we kind of draft strong players on offense, but we draft a lot of players on defense, you know? So that way it's a good mix. So we got three coaches here, Mike McCarthy of the Packers, Andy Reid on the Chiefs, and Joe Philbin of the Dolphins. So a couple of long passes, which I personally don't feel comfortable with long passing playbooks. Okay. I think it's pretty easy decision to go with Andy Reid. He's got the speed run, and he's got the pass rush defense. The three defensive plays was man defense, pass rush and zone defense. All right, we're gonna end up going pass rush because I don't want long pass for offense. So we're gonna go with Andy Reid of the Chiefs, and let's see round number one. Who are we gonna get? All right, and we get some gold players right here. So let's see. So we got a cornerback, a wide receiver, and a right tackle. All right. So the wide receiver matches. All right. Now I think we're gonna be running into some more wide receivers in the future, so I don't really want to draft them quite yet. But you know what? Even though no one's got the pass rush defense, I do want a cornerback, and he's got great speed. Verrett right here from the Chargers. He's got great speed, great acceleration, great agility, and good man coverage. All right, his zone coverage is a little bit low, but remember, we're a pass rush team, so we kind of just need a mix of both. You know, you look at this right tackle, his pass blocking and run blocking are both 85 and lower. So, you know, his strength is solid, but his agility and awareness are kind of low. So I'm going to go ahead and draft the cornerback, Verrett. All right, so there you go. There's our cornerback. All right, some more 70 overall, or in the 70s players. Brandon Merriweather, Jarius Wright, and Kendrick Lewis. All right, so a couple of safeties and another wide receiver. This wide receiver Wright has good speed. Two safeties, and none of them match. No, none of them match. A short pass, run stuff. Okay. So let's see. The safety right here. Not a fast safety. Kendrick Lewis, pretty slow. His zone coverage and man coverage are kind of lacking. I don't want Kendrick Lewis. Jarius Wright. I would choose Wright over Kendrick Lewis. He's got good speed. Decent jumping. But his catching's not that great, so I might drop some footballs. And let's see, Brendan Merriweather right here. Good power, decent speed, decent acceleration, but again, the man coverage, zone coverage are kind of lacking here. So I'm going to go with Jarius Wright. All right, we're drafting a 76 wide receiver right here. Come on, where are the elites? Oh my god, some more goals, this time in the 80s at least. So, alright, Vernon Davis, a tight end. I really like my tight ends, as you know. Alright, so far, we've only drafted a cornerback. We haven't gotten any really good players so far. Alright, we've only drafted a cornerback and a wide receiver. So, a linebacker. Let's see. Yeah, none of them match once again. Alright, so, a perfect. Let's see this guy. Great pursuit. Great power. Decent block shredding. Alright, tackling's up at 91, but he's not very fast. Vernon Davis, I really like my tight ends. I think this guy would be a perfect guy to go with, although the offensive line does need some help. We haven't drafted anyone right there quite yet. Pass blocking, run blocking of 92 for Lane Johnson. Pass blocking of 87. This is a tough one. You know what? We might get other offensive line positions. I don't want to pass up on a good tight end like Vernon Davis. All right, here we go. Still no elites. Wow, 4 rounds in. We have not gotten one player that's over 84 overall. That's sad. All right, a linebacker. And yeah, none of the match. We're just not getting anything right now, but that's okay. Maybe that's part of going 4-0. You get some lower players in the next draft. Who knows? So decent speed on the linebacker, defensive end, safety. All right, so let's see the safety here. Blanton. All right, zone coverage up at 82, 72 for man coverage. Acceleration and speed. All right, Shelby. Derek Shelby. Nah, I don't want Derek Shelby right here. Good pursuit on him. Decent tackling and acceleration and speed. You know, I think I'm going to go with the linebacker, Bradham or something like that. All right, we're going to go ahead and draft him. Round 5, can we get our first look at an elite? No, we can't. All right. And when they don't want you to get someone, you will not get them. So we got 2 pass rush players, so that's kind of nice. All of them are on defense, so let's see. This guy right here, Terrence Knighton. Okay, 91 strength, 90 tackling. Good block shredding, all right. So he can kind of be a force up there on the defensive line. Let's see what else. Okay, so let's see this guy. Robert Ayers. 90 acceleration. I think I'd rather go with Knighton. And Rolando McLean. Tackling of 91. Pursuit of 90. You know what? I'm going to go with Knighton on the defensive line. All right. All right, so our first look at an elite. Couple of elites right here, and we got McPhee. We drafted McPhee in the last one. We already have a linebacker, so I think I want to just go with an elite this time. Lawrence Timmons. No, okay, so no one matches. Lawrence Timmons or Fletcher Cox. 93 tackling. All right, not bad. Awareness 89 for Lawrence Timmons. 94 pursuit. I think I want to go with Timmons right here. He's a little bit slow, but that's okay. He's got good awareness, good tackling. That'll make up for it. Lawrence Timmons, a middle linebacker. So we've gotten 2 of the 3 linebacking positions. And once again, we're back to gold. All right. This has been a pretty weak draft, I feel like, so far. Let's see. Arthur Moats, linebacker. Now, we already have a linebacker. Wide receiver, middle linebacker. And not only are they giving us low players, they're kind of giving us stuff that we kind of already have here. Jumping 94. This guy matches the linebacker. We could always put him on the right outside linebacking position. 89 awareness, 87. Let me see, compare right here. I don't usually look to compare. Well, yeah, against Lawrence Timmons. Now, who's the next guy? Brad? Okay. Woodyard. Let's see. So Woodyard's got better speed, but this guy's got much better awareness and tackling. All right. But the pursuit and the zone coverage, you know what? I don't really want him. The pursuit and the zone coverage on the other guy, what was his name? Woodyard, is better. You know what? May as well just go with a wide receiver right here. Acceleration 88, tackling. No, you know, we're going to draft Mike Williams as the wide receiver. All right. Drafted 2 wide receivers and a tight end on offense. Okay, okay. Here we go. Bulaga. There he is. Okay, so 2 offensive linemen this time. Bulaga matches. I think I got to go with him once again. All right, the defensive line, we already got Knighton. So I kind of want to help our offensive line. 94 run blocking, 94 strength on this guy. Pass blocking is only down at 77. Now, you know what? Bulaga worked out last time. Let's get him again. Okay, our first look at a quarterback, Joe Flacco. Now, we got Matt Schaub right now. All right, a linebacker and a defensive end. All right. None of them match, no. Let's see. Defensive end, 89 tackling, 88 acceleration. Not the greatest speed. Block shredding is actually not there, only 77. If I compare him with the guy that we have right now, no, not Knighton. Alualu, that would be the guy that we got. So Alualu's strength is better. I don't really care too much for speed on the defensive line. I'd rather go with strength. The tackling, though, is better on Howard, but the block shredding a little bit on Alualu. All right. Good throw power on Joe Flacco. Let me compare him with Matt Schaub. We also got Colt McCoy in there. Nice, nice. Schaub's awareness is a little bit better, but the throw power is just dominated by Joe Flacco. You know what? We'll go ahead and draft a quarterback here, okay? Just in case we don't get another option, we'll draft one. So we got another offensive lineman. The tight end matches, but I already got Vernon Davis. No need for that. Cliff Averill. Yeah, it's between Averill and the offensive lineman. So let's see right here. 92 acceleration, 95 finesse, speed of 85. His strength isn't really there. His tackling isn't really there. His block shedding isn't really there. Okay. And then the left tackle, decent strength, good run blocking, great pass blocking. I want the left tackle right here. So we got two solid tackles right now. All right. So a wide receiver. We don't need Jordan Cameron on tight end, even though he matches also. Ninkovich, 93 tackling. His strength 78, block shedding 75, kind of low. Nate Washington, definitely the best wide receiver that we would have if we did draft Washington. But you know what? I still want to help out that defensive line, so we'll go ahead and draft Ninkovich. Oh, some elites! Thank goodness. Ha! Andrew Suck. All right, Andrew Luck. We got Evan Mathis and a tight end in Delaney Walker, 89. Okay, so none of them match. Oh man. This guy's all for his run blocking right here. I'm not going to draft Delaney Walker. Alright, do I want a quarterback? Kind of like a, what's his name, Ben Roethlisberger and Andrew Luck? Or do I want that offensive line to have 3 of the possible 5? You know what? I'm going to go with the offensive lineman right now because I don't know if we're going to get another chance. And if we get maybe a quarterback in the legend round, we'll go after him. But for right now, I still have Joe Flacco, so that's why I picked Joe Flacco. But right now I'm going to go with Evan Mathis right here. All right, bolster that offensive line up. Beautiful. 3 of the 5 are covered. All right, we got some more legends. This is what I wanted to see. All right. Ooh, yeah. Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray, A.J. Green. Oh, my God. Of course, they would have to throw in a wide receiver right there. We drafted 2 wide receivers, but they're only 76 overall. Murray against Peterson. Peterson has the speed and the agility. Murray's got the carrying and the elusiveness. Peterson has the juke move. The trucking, pretty even, but it goes to Murray. Acceleration goes to Murray as well. Oh, man. Oh. I think I want to go with the running back. But look at A.J. Green, 95 spectacular catch, 92 catching. No, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, we'll get a wide receiver. I need to go with AP. Adrian Peterson, welcome to the team. I have to do it. Alright, so we got a fullback in Daryl Young, or Darrell, whatever you prefer. Alright, very solid. Puslunzi, I don't even know how to pronounce his name. You know, I've struggled with this one for years. Pusluzny, there, is that how you say it? Who knows? And Lawrence. Okay, so we already have a drafted defensive end and a drafted middle linebacker. Let's go with the fullback. I don't think I've ever drafted a fullback before. But you know what? We'll go with one. Daryl Young.
And I think that pick comes to the surprise of nobody.
Ooh! Now, there is no quarterback. We're not going to get Marshall Falk. Defensive, I think this one's easy. Yep. Jerry Rice. I think it has to be. You know, you look at Randall. Yeah, that's nice. That's dandy. Marshall Falk. You already have Peterson. That's nice. That's dandy. Jerry Rice. Now, we don't have a quarterback, you know, a great quarterback to give it to him. We got Joe Flacco, which is fine. But Jerry Rice. Welcome to the team. Alright, what a team we have drafted right here. Oh my God. So generating best lineup looks like our overall is 80. Okay, so this time though, obviously not as good a draft as last time, not even close. Only a 78 defense. Last time it was an 83. Okay, an 82 offense. So we did bump up, right there, from an 81 to an 82. But our overall went down by 2. Okay, overall we went down by 2. Didn't draft a lot of players that matched our pass rush and speed run offense. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and begin. We're not going to play a game. But go ahead and look at the whole team here combined. Alright, we got a 98 wide receiver and an 89 left guard. So kind of different from the last draft that we had. I felt like, especially early on, we just weren't getting the good players. You know, lots of goals and stuff. So, a left tackle, a elite 89 left guard, and elite right tackle. So I'd say the offensive line is solid. I would say the offensive line is definitely solid. We got 2 people on the outsides there helping the passing game. And then you got Mathis right here. If we want to run the ball, we're going to the left side. Alright. We got Vernon Davis, a tight end. That's nice. Okay. Wide receiver, we definitely improved from only Pierre Garceau. Now we have 3, and one of them's a 98. So even if we had 1, we still improved. Alright. And you got the quarterback, fullback, running back combo right here. The fullback, not a very popular choice in general. You know, people kind of overlook that position, but I'll take a Darrell Young, and especially, you know, since, excuse me, we didn't really have anyone else, oh man, in that draft round. Defensively, this time we're weak defensively. We drafted a couple of linebackers, but look at this sad news. No safeties that we drafted. That is depressing. Alright, we have no safeties on our team, and I can see it already. Just going to get beat by the deep ball. Alright, so we did draft 1 corner, but of basically the 5 players that I call really defend the passing game, which are the 3 cornerbacks and the 2 safeties, we only drafted 1 of those 5 positions. That's not good. I always like to draft at least 3 of those 5 positions. You know, 2 cornerbacks and a safety, 2 safeties and a corner, something like that. But this time, only drafted 1, and on the defensive line, we drafted 2 out of a possible 4. Alright, the linebacking, you know, I'd say the linebacker is decent, even though we all got 72 in there, but, you know, you can't get everything. So, if it was a linebacking core like this, with a defensive line like that, but a little bit better on the passing game, I'd say we're alright. But, you know, if I wouldn't have minded this guy right here being like a defensive safety or something. Instead of drafting him, we could have drafted a safety. Or the fullback, Darrell Young, being someone on defense, a linebacker or another safety. One of the wide receivers, one of the 76s, being a 76 safety, something like that. You know, but what are you going to do? We got to take what we got and go with it. So in the next one, we'll be playing our first game with this drafted team. Joe Flacco and Adrian Peterson and Jerry Rice lead the charge on offense. So we'll see this team in the next video.